Sons of Grace play softly, would you stand for the entrance of the honoree, Mrs Mattie Wright, escorted by her son, Keith Wright.
Yeah.
Test one. Test 1, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated as we are serenaded with a few songs by Sons of Grace.
Like a mother's love for her child, she'll do anything. She'll do it with a smile, and when trouble comes, everything is alright. That's what she'll say.
Thank you!
She's up early in the morning, sometime late at night, doing all she can to make everything alright. 'Cause love will all the way. Say it again, say it again. Love will go all the way. Oh, like your child, you love them, I know you do, no matter what nobody say. Just like your child, you'll do all you can. You leave and go, you go all the way. 'Cause love is action, not just words you say. You're doing all you can when you know there's no pain. 'Cause love will go all the way, all the way. Song reminds me of a story of a young man who had gotten in trouble, been tried and found guilty, sentenced to hang by his neck until he was dead. But in this country, they had a custom. They had a bell, and that bell was ring before they could take a man's life. And that boy mama knew that. So the night before her son was to be executed, he got up, went out, climbed up, and made her way up in that bell. Early the next morning, they brought her son out, stood him on a rack, tied his hands behind his back, put the rope around his neck. Officer told the soldier to ring the bell. Soldier pulled, but the bell wouldn't ring. Tell him again, said ring the bell. Again that soldier pulled, but the bell wouldn't ring. Soldier told the officer, I believe something must be wrong up in that bell. Officer told him, said, pull a little bit harder. Again, that soldier pulled was all he had. But the bell would ring. Officer, well, untie his hands. Take that rope from around his neck. We got to let him go free. When the old lady heard that, she forgot all about where she was. Just turned loose the hold, fell to the ground. Son walked over, say, Mama, you didn't have to do that. She was laying there with tears rolling down one side. She was smiling on the other. She looked at him and said, son, there's something I never told you, but I want you to know that I love you, and I'll do anything to see you go free. Officer standing there was amazed. He turned to the other officer and said, you know, I learned something today. And as they began to walk away, he looked at him and told him these words. He said, I learned that love